adorable nickname your family gave you did you later realize had a completely different meaning. Growing up, my entire extended family called me Little Picadillo. Like everyone. My mom, dad, aunts, uncles, cousins, even my grandparents. I genuinely thought it was the cutest thing ever. For context, we're half Mexican on my dad's side, so I just assumed it was some cute Spanish word or maybe a family tradition thing. I never questioned it. My dad would call me that with this big smile, ruffling my hair, saying I was his special little picadillo. There was this one time in 5th grade when we had to do a heritage project, and I proudly wrote about my special Mexican nickname Picadillo and how it connected me to my roots. My teacher even asked me to explain it to the class, and I stood there going on about how it was this special term of endearment passed down through generations. Meanwhile, my dad was sitting in the back row during parent night trying not to lose it. I found out later he had to excuse himself to go to the bathroom, but was actually in the hallway crying with laughter. On my 16th birthday, my grandma gifted me this beautiful handmade bracelet with Picadillo engraved on it. I wore that thing everywhere for like 2 years straight. When people would ask what it meant, I'd proudly explain it was my special family nickname in Spanish. Some of my high school friends even started calling me Pica as a shortened version. I thought it was the coolest thing ever. When I was like 14, I went through that phase where you hate everything about yourself and your family, so I started rolling my eyes whenever they used it. I'd be like, I have a real name, you know? And my family would just laugh and say, once a picadillo, always a picadillo. My dad would wink at my uncles and they'd all start laughing. I thought they were just being annoying adults. In college, my roommates met my family during parents' weekend, and of course the nickname came out. For the next 4 years, some of my closest friends called me Picadillo thinking it was this cute cultural thing. My cousin Emmett once visited campus and nearly spit out his drink when he heard my friends use it so casually. He played it off, but now I realize he was dying inside knowing what it really meant. There was even this guy I dated sophomore year who thought it was adorable and started calling me his little Picadillo in this sweet voice. My dad met him during a family dinner and had to excuse himself from the table when he heard it. I thought he was just being weird about me dating someone, but no, he was laughing at this poor clueless guy. Fast forward to last month. I'm 25 now and was at my cousin Tracy's wedding. I haven't lived at home for years, but whenever I visit for holidays, the nickname still comes out. At this point, I'd kind of reclaimed it, like it was annoying as a teen, but now it's just part of who I am in the family. Nostalgic even. So at the reception, I'm catching up with all the relatives I haven't seen in forever. Everyone's a little tipsy, including me after 3 glasses of champagne. My dad's brother, Uncle Andres, comes over and gives me a big hug, saying, "There's my favorite little Picadillo." And I'm like, still can't escape that nickname, huh? Uncle Andres starts laughing so hard, like tears in his eyes laughing. I'm just standing there confused. He calls over my dad and my other Uncle Jeff saying, she still doesn't know what Picadillo means. They all start dying laughing. I'm like, what? It's just a cute nickname, right? And they're all exchanging these looks. My dad, clearly drunk, puts his arm around me and goes, should we finally tell her? She's old enough now. At this point, my cousin Emmett walks over, overhears and goes, wait, she doesn't know? And now I'm getting annoyed because clearly I'm the only one not in on whatever this joke is. My dad clears his throat and says, well, sweetheart, you know how your mom had that really intense craving for Picadillo when she was pregnant with you? Picadillo, if you don't know, is this Mexican ground beef dish with tomatoes and spices and stuff. I nod, because I'd heard this story before. My mom craved it so badly during her pregnancy that my dad would make it at 2 a.m. sometimes. Well, my dad continues, the thing is, your mom